So I think my lighting's better this week.
Yeah, it's a bit better. It's a bit yellower.
Maybe it'll be able to chroma key a little bit better.
Oh, I looked right at it. It's terrible.
It's like you have to look straight forward, otherwise it's like blind.
I'm glad we don't have one like right in front of the camera to bug a bit.
I was looking at lighting before, and there is some amazing shit that you can buy. If I had like a lot of money, I could have a lot of things I would probably never use.
Isn't it $30 million chore this weekend?
Maybe.
Or was yesterday something? Some person won
Well, it won't be.
6.7 million.
Last week.
Yeah, true. Some person won 2 weeks ago. Someone won 6.7 million.
I could do that.
It was like the divisions or whatever.
Yeah. I think you got more chance of getting struck by lightning several times.
That's like
more
some
chance of
shit.
being
I fucking
killed by
hate
a
it.
cow or something.
Killed by a cow. That would be the shittest way to go out.
There's like
Killed
you have
by
more of a
cow.
chance to get killed by a shark than win the lotto, and you have more chance of getting killed by a cow than you do getting killed by a shark.
Bryce, isn't it a coconut or a cow?
A coconut.
I'm pretty sure it's a coconut.
When was the last time someone got killed by a cow? When was the last time you won the lotto?
I'd never heard anyone getting killed by a coconut either.
Well,
it
it
happens
drops
a lot.
on your head. and
Really?
stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I guess
Knocks you out and you're dead. Because then your face is just in the sand. Sand's not
just
very-
breathing in sand.
Sand's not very nutrient rich. So.
Yeah, right. You die of lack of nutrients. So
Yeah.
You just fade away.
First, your bones start to brittle and things like that.
Brody was
It's a long process.
Yeah, right.
Brody was
Yeah.
stuck in sand.
So it's like, who is there like some kind of expert that says, hey, this guy it looks like he got a head injury, but he
Yeah.
actually died of nutrient deficiency from laying on the sand for too long.
He's the coconut doctor.
You could die from dehydration.
Dr. Coconut.
If you got
Coconut.
If you got knocked out for long enough, you could die from like dehydration, maybe.
Maybe. I watched a show about.
No, the point is here, you can't die by a cow.
I reckon someone who's got cow-related injuries might have something different to say about that.
Pulled the Ronada.
Bryce, where's Skyrim? You can't Google things.
I'm not Googling. He doesn't see it.
I watched a movie about sharks last night. It's called
What was
47 Metres Below, or 47 Metres or something like that. It was fucking shit.
Sounds really bad.
It was
What
terrible.
was it? Like they were stuck on the boat, someone fell off, there was a shark, they got eaten, boat collapses, dies.
No, boat lives.
Boat lives.
Boat lives.
So-
But you pretty much nailed it.
Right.
Every
So
other-
I've looked in my books. Now, horses kill 20 people a year,
Yeah, that's,
cows kill
You
22,
won't hear.
and sharks only kill just below 5.
I find it so hard to believe that cows kill more people than horses do. Because horses are terribly
Nah.
unpredictable.
You die more on
Some lady.
ATVs and shit because they're a lot more unpredictable and you can be a fucking retard on them.
Georgia was telling me that some lady had 2 stallions and one was stuck in a fence and was flipping out and shit. And then the other stallion was like going at it, trying to kill it. And then so she was trying to, this lady was trying to save the stallion out of the fence. And then like,
While another stallion's kicking the shit out of it.
and then it just flipped. And like the one that was stuck in the fence got her and ripped her fucking hands off and everything. And like bit all her breasts off and everything. Just
That's
fucking mutilated her.
That's fucked.
Yeah, and it was fucked.
Look at
That's
those
messed
pictures
up.
that
The
guy
horse did that. That's fucked.
Yeah,
the
horses
pictures
are-
that guy showed us at the first date of the fucking tree branch that cut the guy's
Yeah, that
arse
was
off.
funny though.
Probably not for the guy with no arse.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was like
funny.
a massive
He's lost
gash.
his butt.
When
He's like, what do you reckon this is? It's
Yeah.
actually his arse.
It's his
He's like,
second crack.
back when Jamoan used to have his own TV show, it was a top show. He actually had a song that was called "Only One Cheek." It was a whole song about the struggles of people who only have one ass cheek.
He's pretty. What's he doing now?
He's a comedian.
Is he dead?
No, he's alive. He
pretty
was on
old,
TV
though.
the other day.
who's Jamoan?
He's an Irish comedian.
Irish, not Scottish. Jesus.
His thing now is that he mumbles. He literally gets on stage and mumbles.
Well, I could do that for a living.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
but that's what he does now. He gets on stage and mumbles and does this. That's pretty much it. Whereas
That's
he used to
Irish
make the best
comedy.
skits.
Could we
Yeah.
get more views because of that? It's a good idea.
Probably not. But like he used to do the best skits. I used to always like back in those days, you had Jim Owen and like Full Frontal. It was all about skit comedy. It was so good. Always wanted to do that. Have a skit show.
Yeah. What was that other skit show that used to be on all the time?
There's heaps of them.
There was one that was called The
Skit Show. Yeah, that was actually really good.
That was a good one.
I can't believe that Eric Banner used to be a comedian.
Yeah, that's weird.
He's on Full Frontal.
A lot of people, like, when he started his, like, just, like, nowadays, when he's, like, in his career, they didn't realise that he was an Australian comedian before going over and going to Hollywood.
He was fucking funny, too. Like, some of his characters, like Pointer. Yes. Like, quintessential Australian comedy.
What's his name? Ricky Gervais actually, like, watched some of his stuff and said that he didn't realise he was a comedian. Like, he just wanted the guy in his show, and he's like, I didn't realise he was a comedian, and then we just get along and just have a go at each other all the time.
Been playing any games?
We are actually in the middle of a quick let's play.
Of that's our thing, by the way. That's our point of
play.
Quick let's play.
We've got our point of difference from everyone else.
Yeah.
It's like, quick let's play this.
It's called
Something Insanity.
Something Insanity. It was $10 on Steam, and it looked pretty cool.
Keep an eye out.
It's pretty scary, I reckon.
It looks a lot like something by the guys that made like Layers of Fear and Observer. It's got the whole art style.
It's that psychological horror rather than bite your face off horror.
Yeah.
Which I feel like does a better job than just gore, like the American style gore horror.
What was the last good horror game you played?
Paranormal Activity on VR.
Ooh, that was good.
I wallhacked the fuck out of that, and then I threw the piece of paper through the ground, and that
fucked everything.
That was I watched you guys break that game
Twice.
like in the same spot twice. Game by different ways. Your paper went through the floor. He threw a cassette back up against the floor.
I was like, nope, take it.
I don't want this.
My brother said that when I went into the fireplace, it fucked up for me and it didn't for him. You're meant to go into the fireplace and it teleports you to a room and then you go through it and get to the end. Whereas I went through and got to the end. And
because you went through the wall.
And the game didn't know you were there.
The fireplace.
Yeah, and then I finished it and then I went to leave and then it teleported me back to the start. I didn't know how to get out, so I had to wall hack out.
The really sad thing about paranormal activity is that
they kept baking them.
But they had like such a good one-off thing.
Yeah.
Like the first one. The story in it is fantastic. Like summoning a demon and shit goes haywire and stuff like that. But then they just dragged it out and just made it terrible.
Wasn't that the first one? The first movie was made, and they weren't expecting to make a heap, but then they made a fuck ton, so that's why they made a second one.
There's no need to do that though. Make a different movie.
Yeah.
It's the same with like Insidious.
They could.
I just watched the latest one at the cinema, right, and it was pretty rubbish, really. Compared to
the Last Key.
Yeah. Compared to the others, it was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
It was just so tropey. They just reused everything. It was like, you had such a good thing. You should just stopped.
Do you know what I'm getting upset about, and Tony spoke to me about it, is that Marvel has changed the way they make their movies now. Like, you watch from the first one they brought out, which is 2008, which is the first Iron Man, till now, where Iron Man was all serious, and now they're just like Thor, where he's just dropping fucking, in the middle of a serious scene, he's just dropping funny things to say. And
is it the same directors?
I don't know if it's the same director, but it's just like up until the Deadpool point, they were all serious. Deadpool came out, and he was just like dropping the fourth wall, whatever the fuck it's called. Third wall, fourth wall. And then
just
it was like
we did last week.
And then it's just like after that, every movie has just been like they're just putting jokes into their lines, and it's like some of them are funny, but you don't need to do it every fucking scene.
But they probably
it's just like
they probably do it because of the feedback that they get.
Yeah. Well, Black Panther dropped a few, and I loved the fuck out of that. Thor, way too many, and I liked Thor, and I don't now. Like it just ruined it.
What do you reckon? Can you think of like a good save where there's been like shit's been going downhill, and then all of a sudden they've made a game or a movie that's just bring it all back from the brink?
I wouldn't say they've made a game because most games that are made from movies aren't the best.
It's games that are made from movies or movies that are made from games?
A bit of both.
It's pretty rare to see games that are made from movies that aren't like kids stuff.
Yeah.
Or the Disney fucking games.
Yeah. Lego. I would say that American Horror Story has done that a couple of times where it's just kind of been
They had like a good season or like a good episode.
or they've had a couple of shit seasons and then they make something good to bring it all back.
Is it the 6th season?
Roanoke was a good one.
Yeah.
I
That
haven't watched
season
that
was fucking awesome.
And then bring it back, I reckon, because I was like getting really disinterested.
That circus, I didn't like the circus one.
Yeah, that was one of the bad ones.
The hotel was pov.
The hotel was real bad.
Hotel could have been great though, because like
it's just they played on Lady Gaga too much.
I was
It was
gonna say,
like, how much did she pay them to be in that movie?
should have been
Like, fucking hell.
more about the psycho guy.
Yeah,
And
exactly. Yeah.
made it more like Bioshock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. Because it did have that whole feel about it.
He was genuinely creepy in that. He did a great job. But then as soon as it became about his relationship with her, he lost me.
Don't give a shit.
don't put relationships in TV series.
That's it, Bryce. You just if you're making a horror movie, keep the relationships out of it. I don't give a fuck. Just keep it out. Kill some people. What was that one I watched? I watched one the other day that had no relationships. It was a space one.
Are you talking about the one where they're in space and they find that life form? And
Yes, it's called Life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got Ryan Reynolds and all that in it.
Yeah, and they fucking kill Ryan Reynolds at the start. There is no relationship, like,
Shit.
romance in it. And then at the end, they fuck everything up, and it's just exactly what I wanted to see.
How like unexpected was the ending of that movie? You're like, oh, I guess this is a... No, it wasn't a light ending at all.
Yeah, best ending to a movie that I have seen in months.
Do you reckon that was a good decision by them to kill Ryan Reynolds off at the start?
Yes. Because I love Ryan Reynolds, don't get me wrong.
Everyone
I think he's
loves Ryan.
fantastic. But like if you kill him at the start, it's like that Game of Thrones thing where you're just like, holy shit, like you're engaged.
They don't care.
They
about
don't
who
care
dies.
how expensive this guy is. They're going to kill him.
Yeah, they don't care.
I think I like seeing that about, like, I like it and I hate it when it's like, oh yeah, so this guy's in this movie, like, I can't wait to see that guy. And then he's in the scene for 3 seconds, gets killed, and you're like...
Yeah, I can see people getting a bit angry about that sort of stuff.
But then again, if the movie's fucking good, like, Life was really good, and they killed Ryan Reynolds off, and it was still good.
They were all good
That's
actors in that
decision.
movie, though. Like, you got Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal's a good actor. He's a fucking...
The bloke that was in The Last Samurai as well, that was in it, that played the Japanese dude. Like, he's a great actor. No, not Tom.
Do you know what shit?
I was kind of expecting you to say Indiana Jones then.
Do you know what shit movie I watched last
I
night?
love that movie.
I watched Pixel last night. The Adam Sandler
Why'd
movie.
you even bother? I would have just hated myself.
I was like, I'll just watch. Like, I literally was like, I'll watch it, and then I kind of got engaged in it to the point where I was up at 11 o'clock. I should have been, but I don't know. It was really like average.
I saw something on Facebook. It must have been yesterday. I don't know whether it was like a hoax or not, but Happy Gilmore 2.
No, fuck
That's a hoax.
Is it a hoax?
I haven't
Good.
seen anything about
I'm
that.
so glad that it's a hoax.
I haven't seen anything about that yet. I hate the fact, like, I know he's being a good friend, but he just brings all his mates into the same movies.
They used to be funny though. They used to be very funny people.
They did.
All of them.
Chris Rock is still funny.
Yeah. Did you ever watch his TV show, Everybody Hates Chris?
No, never watched.
It's so fucking good. Yeah, it's so good. They've got what's his name? Terry Crews.
Yeah.
Is his dad? It's fucking. He is like one
Terry
of the
Crews is
funniest
pretty
people.
funny.
He's a legend. That meme that you see on Facebook about like paladins and stuff, or when you max charisma and strength, and it's just got Terry Crews in armor with a giant smile on his face.
Gamer.
Yeah, he can
He's
fucking play
made
piano
his-
and all kinds of shit.
He
He can
built shit
paint.
for his son. He bought PC gear for his son and taught him how to build a PC.
What a fucking legend!
It's awesome.
It's like a modern Renaissance man.
There's a lot of people that have actually entered the gaming community. Like, they brought Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, and I know that they're big names, but I don't know if they're big gamers. But they brought them into the Battlefield 1 when that first came out as a massive competition.
Snoop was a huge bloody NFL player. What's the series?
Oh, fuck off. What is it? Coach Snoop or something?
No.
Have you seen that on Netflix though?
Yeah.
Coach Snoop.
It's so good.
What the fuck is that shit? Georgia was like, ooh. I was like, no, we're not watching that trash.
Snoop's
Fucking
a
hell.
fucking legend.
That's worse than that fucking. What is it?
That weed movie, the high school one?
Yeah, the high school one when it's like Snoop.
He's got like, have you seen how he's got like on both his sleeves, he's got what years he's been trying to graduate but hasn't? It's just like 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, and then it's got like all the way up until when it was
Maybe
made.
just stop smoking weed all the time.
You fucking forget to graduate.
Don't blaspheme on.
I'm just.
There was a
I don't know why they're
There was a
making
video.
films and shows like.
Why not? They're rich. They can do whatever they want.
There was a
Smoke weed every day, baby.
There was a video.
Spat all over, bro.
That's right. I feel it. There was a video of Family Feud, and Snoop Dogg was on it, and he's just like, "All right, name a pie," and he's just like, "Horse," and he's just like, "What?" And then the guy that's running is just like, "So guys, when you've had a bit of stuff, after a while, it kills a few brain cells, and you have moments like this." And Snoop's just like, horse pie, and you say that the type of pie is horse pie.
I like some horse pie.
I love his like documentaries though, like
The one, the
these
David Attenborough.
animals. Yeah.
He's gonna. What is he making? What does that mean? It's a fucking sausage. It's a hot dog. I ain't eating hot dogs again. What the fuck?
Yeah, good times. Speaking of Netflix, I saw on ABC has got the new Legend of Monkey. Started playing yesterday.
Yeah, it's a bit past my time, monkey.
Monkey Magic.
Mm.
Yeah. But it's another example of awesome 80s things that are coming back.
Another example.
The soundtrack in it is amazing.
Really? Yeah,
It's so like you would swear that John Carpenter made the soundtrack for it. Sounds
That's
just
awesome.
like it's exactly in the vein of like Stranger Things.
Yeah.
You know, all those classic movies like the
Full
Thing.
Yeah.
What's that one? The fucking Obey.
About Tron.
What's wrong?
Don't you like
bad.
Tron?
The remake was okay.
I
the
like the
original
remake.
was terrible.
I've tried to watch the original, but
It's terrible.
my eyes.
I think
My
I've watched
eyes
both. I watched both. They're pretty good movies.
Yeah.
Jeff Bridges, what a legend.
But I always watch movies twice because I always miss shit, or I always just like miss like 1 second of one person saying something like, "Oh, makes sense."
That's important. I should
Yes.
have caught that first.
What was
time
I
round.
doing during that time? Oh,
Probably had that movie on another screen while I was playing a game.
Playing a game with my friends and not listening.
I don't play games with my
Sorry.
friends and watch movies. I just play by myself. But
Yeah, I don't really
Play
have
with-
friends.
It tilts me so hard when Mars like I watched Star Wars. And I'm
Oh
like,
yeah,
and
he's like, I
which-
watched all the
he's-
Star Wars. I'm like, which one was your favourite? He's like,
I watched number 2.
Clone Wars. And I'm like,
He goes to me the other day. I've watched Star Wars, and I'm like, "What did you think?" And he goes, I only watched number 2, and I'm like, "That is not fucking Star
oh,
Wars."
what? I thought he watched them all.
No, he watched number 2, and I'm like, "What did you watch number 1?" He's like, "No, I just started at number 2 because everyone said number 1 was shit." I'm like, "What?"
So he hasn't even watched
No,
the old.
it's not the fact that he hasn't watched Star Wars. There's
It's
heaps
just
of
the
people that haven't watched Star Wars, right? It's the fact that he decided to watch Star Wars
At
by
number
starting
2.
at number 2. And then just watching number 2 and then claiming that he'd watched Star Wars.
Well, he lied to me. he said his favourite was number 2,
Because it's the only one he
and I was
watched.
just like, like the older series ones or like the newer like ones.
Yeah, so
He's
do
just
you mean
like-
number 5
He's
or
like,
do you mean
no,
number 2?
2. And I'm like, so
Are
he
you
didn't watch
sure?
the old ones. He's like, no. I'm like, well, you've missed the whole Star Wars thing.
Wow.
I don't get
It's
the
just
bit
so
of the, it's
weird.
like I can imagine he's like, I don't get the bit at the start where like the credits just roll up through space. Like I don't.
Jesus Christ, man.
I just
He's like, I can't read.
We love you, but you're special.
Jesus Christ.
How do you feel about games that get released in episodes?
I like it.
as in like
As in, like,
I like the
Walking Dead.
Telltale games.
Life is
I like that.
Strange. Yeah, Telltale do it.
Yeah. But it also, I feel like they take too long to bring out the episode. That's the thing. Like with Walking Dead, originally it was like you play an episode, you go wait like 3 months for the next one. That's a long time.
Yeah, I guess that's the double-edged sword of like having so many indie developers out there. Is that like they've got to live, they've got to make money.
Yeah.
And not only that, they've got to live their lives as well. Like they probably work for
Telltale's
three
pretty
years
easy,
straight
yeah.
and like never go on holidays. You can't begrudge them for like going on a holiday or whatever.
I'm just saying, like, maybe
Like plan it out better.
a bit more better plan.
Make
Like,
it
if
all
they-
because
on
it
the
wasn't
release.
it wasn't ever consistent. Like, it wasn't like 3 months and then 3 months. It was like 2 months, 4 months, 6 months.
Yeah.
It was like
It's
whenever
like
it
early
came
access.
out, it was they'd just do an announcement saying, "Oh, this episode's coming out now," like then, and
That's
then you'd be like, "Okay, cool."
That's bad PR.
But nonetheless, like that game was amazing. Like,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
first Walking Dead Telltale. It was the best aspect of it was because you wait so long for the episode to come out. It used to have like the last time on.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I like the fact that
it's a
stuff
bit
would
real.
roll over onto the next. Like decisions you made in that game would
Yeah.
can be like they're like can be
Change
critical
everything.
to your
Yeah.
storyline. It can change it. So obviously, if you like kill someone, then the
Yeah.
scene later on would swap because
That's
Yeah,
not
the
that's not
other
that's not a new thing though.
I know it's not a new thing, but that's
But the cool thing they did put in it was seeing what other people had chosen.
Yeah.
At
So
the
you
end,
would
how it's
see
just
like the percentage of your decisions. So like if it was like to kill someone, you choose like not to or yes to. It would say like 60% of people have chosen yes, like 40%
That
have
was
chosen
really
no.
aspect of that.
Yeah. So that's what I enjoyed about the Telltale, and also the story was awesome.
Didn't they just bring out the second season?
Oh, there is
Or
number
something
2,
else?
and then there's another one as well.
So what you're saying is that you don't care that they release it in episodes, but what you would like is consistency.
to know,
Like,
to know when.
yeah. Every 3
When
months.
is
I
the
will get
deadline?
this.
Like,
But you
when
think
are you going to?
you know that they'd probably bring it out more consistently now because they know it's done so well.
I think because it was the first, and like so, sort of like the first of its kind as well.
Yeah.
That's why it took so long in those phases. But it's a great game.
Do you know that game could have been a lot worse if it came out like a few years earlier? Like when Battlefield, Mass Effect, and everything were coming out for Xbox, they were coming out on 2-3 discs, and like all that. Imagine if it came out, you had to like buy the. Well, I don't know. You probably still have to buy the DLC or the episodes on Steam, but imagine it coming out and you have to go to the store, buy the fucking disc.
Yeah.
I would love
and
that.
buy
though.
the disc, buy the disc, buy the disc.
When I was a kid, we didn't have the internet, so like people used to buy magazines and stuff. Like you would go down every month, get your magazine that had your disc on it with all the demos. And,
Yeah, I used to do that as well.
and like that was exciting. So
That was
I don't think that would be an
And then you
inhibitory
just
thing.
fucking read through that magazine like 100 times.
Put all the
until
fucking
next
posters up on your wall.
Yeah.
Had this dope original, like Doom, the original Doom, like this poster from, it was like Hyper or someone like that on my door, and I was like, in my head, that image is just like scorched into my brain.
That's what I used to always do when I went to Arat to Woolies. They'd be like, "Mama, can I get a magazine?" She'd be like, "It's $16, bro."
But yeah, I'll get all this. I'll get this
I'll get
disc.
demos.
Yeah.
She'd be like, "Okay."
I'll be quiet for 3 hours.
Do you remember
I ran on
when,
the way home.
do you remember when Kellogg's did that whole thing when they had like games in the cereal?
Yeah, I knew that they did
That was
that,
sick.
like the little discs as well. Like
Oh,
used to
the
be
mini
the
discs,
little
yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh
It
discs.
was Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's like, how would you?
And
Where does that fit in? And then like my
Dragon Ball
DVD.
It's got
and,
the,
like come out and have like the little second one.
Never knew
When
that.
is
That's it's interesting, like to think of technology that never really made it, like mini discs.
But it's also interesting to think that they used to put full games in cereal boxes.
Yeah. They used to put all
And they
kinds of
weren't
shit in
bad
it.
games
Do
either.
you remember Shrinkies? Like
No.
it was like a card, like the size of a playing card. You put it in the oven and made like a keychain.
What?
Yeah, that's true,
You're
man.
on crack.
No, this is for real.
Shrinkies.
It was-
What is this?
It was like polymer clay or something. It was like early polymer clay back before you could buy
That's
polymer clay.
brutal.
And it was just like a playing card, and you put it in the oven, and it would shrink and go hard like ceramic. Like
That's crazy.
it was awesome.
Well, on that note, I think we should wrap up.
Yeah,
on that bombshell?
maybe we should go and see if I've just broken any laws.
Yeah. So we have more quick Let's Plays out at the moment. So it'd be nice to see a like and subscribe for that, and also keep watching to see our new podcast series.
And where we're
Hopefully
gonna,
you're enjoying that.
which pub we're gonna be in
Yeah.
Skyrim or any other game.
Could
If
be
you
in the
got,
galaxy.
if you want to see us somewhere, like I've got Far Cry 4.
Any game, we'll put ourselves in it. Just
If it's
let us know.
HD.
Yeah.
Even just give us
Maybe if it's-
suggestions.
Yeah.
I think we might go to the whorehouse and surround next.
Yes.
So
We should go to strip club in GTA.
I've got Saints Row. We could load that up too.
Big dildo gun. Shooting your fucking ear.
See you next week.
See ya.
So, yeah.